What is going on, people of the internet? Ryan Baggett here with Chatbot Builder, baby. It's a little impromptu session that we're about to have with some of the best brains of AI technology today. It is December 19th, and it's going up on a Tuesday. No, it's going down on a Tuesday because my first guest here of many tonight, and by the way, we've got an open link, so if you're feeling it, especially you, Matthew, please join us. First, we've got Asta, the man, all the way from Fiji. What's going on, my brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. And then we've got the man himself, Danny, who
What is going on?
made the switch. Made that switch. And, we're bringing on the wonderful, wonderful Wendy. She's decided to join us tonight. And we have a very special guest, and he's from another planet, y'all. Buzz Lightyear. What's going on, Ian? My man, thank you for joining us.
Hey man,
We got about 2 million people right now live on the chat. Hopefully we'll break the record. Hopefully hit that 3 million mark tonight. We got a whole bunch of money we're gonna be giving away. I got all the stacks and stacks. We're just gonna have all the fun. Y'all laughing because y'all think it's a game. No, sir. We're about to have fun. Let's turn this music down and turn it down just a little bit. So thank y'all for joining me here. The chatbot building world is a fun one, and you get to meet people from all over the world, all different parts of all walks of life, and you'll find that great minds think alike. Many of you have heard that, and so I think many of us here in this room right now have had some pretty great experiences with some great technology, and I'd like for everybody to just take a second, if you will, and just introduce yourselves to the world. And we'll start with, obviously, Asta here.
What's up, guys? Obviously, Asta here. Ryan, thank you for the name. I'm gonna carry it all the way through. For those who don't know me, my name is Asta. I'm from Fiji, originally from Germany, and taking over Fiji in the AI game. So we're the first ones in all of Fiji to be releasing AI chatbot solutions for customer support services all over Fiji, and we're gonna absolutely kill it in 2024. That is the vision, that's the mission, and we're gonna do it.
That's what's up. All right, so next up, we're going to throw Danny on the screen. Danny, my man, give the people that don't know you, the very few that don't, a little background and an intro on who you are.
Well, I was gonna let Wendy go first before me, but you putting me on the spot. So hey,
We saved the best for last. Sorry.
good one. So my name is Danny Monson. I'm here in Northeast Florida, and I've been building bots since 2017 actually. In the spring of 2017 is when I built my first bot on an old Toshiba computer that was filled with viruses, and that's the story then became there. But enough about me. I wanted to just hang out with the cool peoples here tonight. I don't get to do this a lot, but it was an invitation that I could not decline here tonight.
Hey, and I see you got the threads, man. You're popping over here, and I think you got a little somewhere you're trying to go later on. I want you to just quickly mention, because we represent our people. Let them know.
It's a special night. You know why? Because it's the first time that I worn this shirt, right? So I was telling Ryan Offset, I look like I just got stood up. Like I was going on a date and I got stood up. So I decided to do this show, but no, it's not like that.
We're all on the date with you tonight, Danny.
So it's good to be in the presence in the company of Wendy and Asta and Buzzy and everyone else here on the Discord, and man, I'm in Clubhouse too. So what's up, everybody on Clubhouse?
What's up, Clubhouse? And you got an event you're going to, right? Just drop the bomb on the event. You'll be speaking that before I pass the mic.
Yes. So I'm probably going to be sharing more about that later. But mid-May, there's a Midwest Digital Marketing Conference in St. Louis. I'm going to be speaking. Chatbot Builder.ai is one of the sponsors for that event. We're going to be developing the custom GPT for the event. This event has been going on since 2013, so they're going on 11 years strong, It's one of the best, most attended digital marketing conferences in the Midwest. So I'm looking forward to represent for the third time there at the digital marketing conference in in St. Louis. So yeah, that's more to come. As tomorrow I will be meeting with the team there at MDMC to like bring them up to date with their development. Forward to sharing more about that later.
I love it. And so let's bring on next, not Buzz Lightyear, but my man Ian, who has just the coolest name I think I've ran across. Sorry, Asta. He has gonna get the probably gonna after I convert him here. He's gonna probably have to get the new crown.
Oh,
I
let's
think this
go.
one's got your name on it. I got a bunch of these for the
No, I
VIPs,
don't even have one,
and
so
I
there
always
is
thought that was
someone.
like
Oh
a real.
damn!
That is a real
No,
crown.
it's a real one.
It
He
looks
is
like a
With some
filter.
Egypt.
real gems on it
Gangster. It
and
looks really good.
diamonds and all that. Yeah.
so I'm just inviting our friend Matthew, who we just had a real nice exchange on the live. He's welcome to join us. So he's got the link. The link's public. Anybody, we've got 10 spaces that you want to talk bots, you want to showcase what you got, you want to yell at me, do whatever you want. That's your time. But we're here to have a good time. And Buzz here has got some super cool experience in ways that I sure don't. So hopefully I'll learn something today. I learn something every day. But he has got experience in both voice flow and bot press. But I'll let you just tell the world about yourself
Right.
and get that promo in, baby.
Yeah, so you guys can call me Buzz or Ian, and I'm from Singapore, all the way in the tropical island over here. And I have some experience in building on voice flow and bot press. I've built for my clients from UK, from US. I've done for people in the automobile industry, people in the coaching industry, real estate industry as well.
Super
Yeah,
cool.
most of my experience are on voice flow. I've tried out Chatbot Builder and ManyChat as well, so I kind of understand those platforms pretty well as well.
So very well versed, and you've got the one you like, and you've got a good experience. That's great. Let me ask you this, out of pure curiosity: who are some of your influencers that have got you into this chatbot game? What got you into it, and who was it, or what was it that made you think, "Ooh, chatbot"?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure the most famous one is Liam Molly. That's the one that you guys worked together with previously. And I've watched Liam Evans as well. There's Charlie Barber. There's a bunch of others, but mainly the one that I really follow closely is Liam Molly and Liam Evans.
Yeah, I don't know much about either one of them. So the one that we know, and how long have you been in this bot game again?
Just a little under a year.
Yeah, so there's quite a bit of people just like you that we are here to help you, and not that you need help, but people that are new to the game of building AI or chatbots or automation systems. Although the claim is that an individual's invented something that has been around for a long time, that's just not the case. And so we'll all learn something here today, but I think that there's a big generation of where all of us started versus where the new guy started. I started somewhere too, right? The only choice was chat fuel or mini chat. And today there is a plethora of different choices out there for different strokes for different folks, as they say. But I'm going to have to pass the mic over to the most important person in the room, the wonderful
Sorry.
Wendy. How's it going, Wendy?
Please. Hi, how are you guys?
Hey, Wendy.
Hey. Well, I think that many of the people in the chat that I see are commenting and stuff already know me, at least for the inbox. I'm part of Chatbot Builder. I'm part of the team. And I have been with Ryan. How long, Ryan? 2020?
I think it was whatever year it was. You told me off for missing out a comment or something. I don't know what that was about.
You ghosted me because Kelly actually tagged you because you were going to be my hero. You just gave me half of the answer, and when I asked for the rest, you just like, boom,
Carlos.
oh, we're gone. Okay, yeah, I do have a kind of experience, just like I think many of us started with many problems building bots, like experiencing and trying like one thing and another. So yeah, I'm come from the same background. I think that Tani and Basi and Asta and even you, Ryan, that we started with. I think I started without even a flow builder. Like it was
Yep.
everything in a single box, and you were having
Hmm.
to remember what you were doing. So yeah, we have been a long time. Even
We
when it
sure
doesn't
have.
have been a long time, yeah, we have been a long time.
We've seen all the changes. We've seen the comings and the goings, and I can't tell you how many people, guys, that when you've been in the game of any industry, let's be professional here. In
We've seen
any
carnage,
in
right? Isn't
it,
that right? We've seen the carnage.
well, in any industry, there's going to be change, and the thing that's important is understanding history, right? And history repeats itself. So companies come and go, technology comes and goes, methods change, but what remains is those that want to succeed, they're always nimble and they're always moving and grooving. And then when they find the right thing, they stick with it until they're forced to either retire or do something else. And I think now is a big giant crossroads in the world of artificial intelligence, especially specifically in business communication, which is what we specialize in. And there are still people that I see in all the groups except ours, of course, that they will they'll want to just fight up and down about rule based versus an LU versus LLM, and it's so funny to me how in the beginning of this whole thing, if y'all remember, nobody took it, even in the mini chat world or whatever, nobody took this stuff seriously. They're like, what? This is just like, you can't trust it. I mean, I had my doubts too when it didn't know my favorite Sheryl Crow song, you know what I'm saying? And I had to have her stop texting me after my wife and I got married, but that's a different story for a different show. The thing is, times change, technology changes, and if you don't change, you get left behind. And so today, what we want to kind of do here is have some experts explain the method of the madness, explain the process, and maybe show a little something. And we'll try to take some requests from the audience of bots you'd like to see built. And Carlos Harris, my man, sir, if you would like to join us, this is an open invitation to you, a guy that is an educational legend. He owns 2 colleges and building his second one, and hopefully we'll have our program running prompt engineering courses with his students here eventually one day. But so what do you think? What do you think, Wendy? Do you think that how do you think we should go about this next piece? Do you think we should have Danny's going to be the mini chat guy? He's been in all the blogs.
He's scared already.
I don't even want to open the mini chat interface right now.
They might have locked you out forever.
You have to bleep me out, right? Bleep, bleep. It's gonna be.
You might have to use one of those fake email addresses or something. It might be a little shocker there, but do you think you can you think you can get some mini chat any that you want to show something with a brand new account? It has to be a brand new account, no templates, nothing like that, no cheating, nothing.
I want to share. Now that me and you had a conversation earlier today of offline, so to speak, behind the scenes. And so I just wanted to voice that it's a shame, right? To sometimes get the content from all these groups where you were a part of, years ago, where you saw your friends, and your peers, discovering new opportunities and be so excited about the space where we were, right? And now bump into that content now and see like this content or the quality of these questions, like so primitive, right? With that, you're like almost like feels so sad to see some of these people that are misinformed perhaps, right? And instead, right, by other people who may not have the skin in the game to give the advice necessary in this group. So it feels like a devastated, abandoned, community, almost as if like you're seeing the wreckage and the carnage of a platform that insists on taking self-destructing itself. That's the way I feel. I wanted to just voice that. I left many chat, and this is honestly, and I hope the team, over there sees that. I mean, as always, they sent a team of 3 people to talk to me, right, to gather some feedback, right. So, with all due respect, guys, I don't see, it's been a month and change since I left, and I haven't seen any of that. Not that I'm saying this for the people, right? Not so much for the platform itself, but for the people that I feel like I have a responsibility to, share where the solution is at. And as you guys know, Chatbot Builder AI. This is the team I play for right now. So just wanted to give highlight to the solution as well.
Well, to segue here, Chatbot Builder is going to be the only thing left standing here shortly. We're going to announce the enterprise franchise deal after we get done with this educational work here we're about to do. This is all for the science and for the good of the people here. I think I would like to let our friend Buzz, if you wouldn't mind, whichever platform that you would like to just show. This is what I think we should do. This is the most fair thing that we should do here. If you don't mind.
Yeah.
What I'd like to do, because I've never done it, and if I do it, I will fumble around and make it look really bad. Would you mind picking one of those platforms, any of them, especially ones that either of the Liams have recommended? Just show us, how to start, begin, if you're brand new, never done it before, the first time logging in. I guess you'd log in. You might have to do Python and a rain dance with some Riplet, but I'm going to let you take it away, baby.
Yeah, sure. I'll just show you guys like an empty chatbot, pretty much clean. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen.
We see everything, dog. I see everything, and don't you? Hey, I'm talking to you, man. I see everything. Go ahead.
Hey. All right. So I mean, here is pretty much an empty builder. The most common use case for voice flow.
Well, before we get here, hang on, partner.
You're ready for
We got to start from the web page, the home page, because I don't know nothing. I'm dumb. The dumbest one here is me. So let's pretend we're starting from scratch, please. Because that's a big difference here. You got all sorts of fun stuff in there that we just don't know. We're all dumb here. And we're going to learn. We're going to be smarter together. Okay, you can. I'll give you my email address if you want one. Okay, cool. I like their homepage. They have a nice website. VoiceFlow. I like your website, by the way. Nice website.
Oh, that's VoiceFlow. I was wondering what that was.
It's pretty clean.
I love it. it.
UI looks pretty
That's that UI, baby. That's that UI. I'm gonna talk about some UI stuff, baby. That's cool. So yeah. So now let's like begin a new account, if you don't mind, so I can see what that looks like.
Sure.
I really appreciate this, by the way. We will. We promised anyone, and that the promise still stands as long as this video is going, and you see the link, and there's still enough space. Anyone from BotPress or VoiceFlow, especially WhoChat, will give you $100 just to tell us how to get going and just teach us some things, just basic how to get started. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so the sign up process is pretty simple. I mean, you can just sign in with Google, Facebook, or just create an account normally. So I do already have an account, so I'll just click have an account, and I'll just use my sign in here.
And anytime you need me to close off the screen, if you do, you just let me know and I will.
Nice. Okay. All good. Yeah, so as you can see, I do have a bunch of bots.
Okay, so these are all different bots.
But we just go to an empty one. Yeah, all different ones. So I'll just go to an empty one where it's fresh, brand new. There's nothing here. It's totally empty. But there's a bunch of things that you would immediately get confused with.
All right, so hold on.
So
just so you know, I need you to understand. You said it, not me.
big mistake.
You said that you just before you've done one thing, Okay, what you've said is, can you repeat what you said?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of things here that
Bam!
we might
That's
get
the
confused with
whole
because
thing
we
right
don't
there, guys. Y'all got to get
all
better.
these
Y'all
tech-
got to get better. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm trying to help them out.
Yeah, so I mean, unless you really like go through each of these and find out what they really are, you wouldn't really know. So first of all is your designer, of course, everybody knows that. And you of course have your knowledge base, pretty standard stuff. You just upload your data source.
Okay,
The
so this is
what
so
the
hang on.
best
So
thing that I
before
like
you go
about this is
further, we did this too the other day. So you said
yeah,
upload the data source. So this is a trick. I think you're trying to trick us here, Buzz. Don't trick me now, are you? Because here's what I'll do. We did this, so we know this is very possible. If you don't mind opening a tab, I just want to make sure I understand correctly here and get this straight. But you can drop a PDF in here, and that thing's gonna work, right? Is that what this means? So let's do
yes.
this if you don't mind. I opened up a Google tab yesterday, and I think I just typed Chick-fil-A handbook. And so what I'd like you to do is, Chick-fil-A handbook PDF. Google that, and then the first PDF file that you see that looks safe to you, I'd go ahead and save that to your desktop
Yeah.
so you've got that file, and then I would love to see that process.
Okay.
And keep in mind, guys, this guy knows multiple platforms. He's tried them all. So this is going to be learning from someone who I think is really going to be mind-opening to everybody, especially me.
Well, I have been in that one, but I don't think that it was looking like this when I used it.
Just started there.
No, I didn't start there. I was exploring because I had many problems.
Yeah, I initially started with, I think it was WordPress and VoiceFlow and ManyChat. I just jumped in between all of them, and it didn't look anything like this, but I didn't stay there for long.
Yeah, it was confusing for me.
And Danny, and while we're waiting on this, right here, yeah,
I'm done.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
While JD, while you're waiting, just go ahead and get that mini thing open so we can have you try to do the same thing.
Now I'm looking for the
All right.
the contact tools.
It's okay. Sorry. So go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
all right.
No, he can
So-
find
so-
anything
No, no,
on Google
all right.
platform.
Everything at all costs.
All right. Let's my man Buzz hit us here.
All right. So all you gotta do is just click on.
I messed you up. Sorry.
Opens up your iFounder.
I totally messed your screen up. Let's see. I messed up your screen there. What would you? Could you do that one more time? Sorry. I was trying to hide all of us, and Ryan's messing up everything like usual.
This is live. That's for everyone to know that this is
No
live.
problem. All right.
Yeah.
So you just click on the
Alright.
PDF option here, and it opens up your Finder. You're on Mac or.
We cannot
Oh,
see
but we
the-
can't see that. Yeah, we just see your application, but that's
It's
okay.
this
But there it is.
Yeah.
But we can see
Okay.
there it is. So bet. So now how do we play with it?
Yeah, so it's processing the vectors right now. It doesn't.
All right.
You don't have to
Oh,
wait for it. You just go
bet.
back to
So
your
check it out. So
designer.
let me explain this to the newbies real quick.
Yeah.
That ain't on there. So how do I make myself very easily seen here? And I want to put myself like this. Y'all see me when I say this to you. Okay, where'd I go? They took me out of here. Did y'all take me out already?
Don't disappear.
I'm gone.
Don't hide.
Let's see.
Leave you.
So
Yes.
you can see me now. What he just said is very important to understand. What he just said is that PDF is being processed and it's being vectorized. Vector database embeddings are much different in the way that we do things. And this is the biggest reason why Chatbot Builder AI waited on this feature. And we'll see why this was hopefully right now. Okay, so let's put you back on this deal here. So let's put you like this. Bam, son. Perfection or no? Here we go. Perfect. So you got your it's done vectorized. It's done chunking. What's happened, guys, is it's chunked itself, and I think that PDF is probably about 30 pages if it's the one that I used. It's chunked itself down in about 30 character 30 tokens, I guess. chunks, and it's going to create a vector database, I guess, or it's going to use Python, beautiful soup, and store that information. But now he's got that processed. Okay, so now what do we do?
So you can head over to the settings here and change the chunks or the temperature and even the model if you want. That's totally up to you. But I'll just leave it as default
So
right now.
before you go further here, when you have those models, are those just models that VoiceFlow just gives you, or are those models based on your account?
Yeah, is that included with your account, or is that your own?
That's right.
Your own.
Yes, it's included in the account. So everyone has a set number of tokens in VoiceFlow. If you're not on any paid plan, you have about 1 million tokens to play with. I think it's every month. It resets every month. But if let's say you run out of tokens, you can check it out here. If you run out of tokens, you can pay $5 for a million tokens, and yeah, you can buy
Okay,
a
cool.
bunch.
But you're not connecting your own API at all. Do you have that ability to?
No,
Gotcha.
no, you have to use the
That means
platform
trust
tokens.
us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. I'm just telling the truth to everyone, because this is what I do.
That means
Trust
it's
us.
dependent on that connectivity is dependent on their own APIs, right? Not on yours. So you don't have that flexibility. Is that am I following correctly?
Yep, that's right. You have to use their platform. So if they only have Claude, you can use Claude. If they are waiting on ChatGPT-5, if they're waiting on GPT-5, you have to wait for GPT-5.
So there, I didn't see in that selection. I didn't see Claude. So I only saw like different LLMs on. Yeah.
Yeah, let's look and see what they got here to understand.
Oh, okay. I saw Claude now. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Thanks.
And so
Yeah, so they got Gemini.
No,
yeah, of course. And so we've got on GPT-4. What does that say? What is the I can't see the words to the right.
12
Yeah. It's just tokens.
Oh.
So if you're using GPT, let's say you're using GPT 3.5 Turbo, you're using 0.75 tokens. So if you have 1 million tokens, you're using 0.75 per.
However they calculate it. Yeah, I got you. It's okay. No,
So,
we
like 3 tokens is 1 word.
yeah.
something like that.
Well,
So 0.75 means you use 0.75
totally. People
much.
can research tokens if they want to, but this is really nice how they have that set up. Looks very familiar, I think. So let's keep it moving.
All right. So if you want to chat with the data source, you have to first connect a response card to your start. So let's say you can prompt it from the knowledge base if you want. So the question would most likely be from your last utterance, and last utterance is what the user.
So in this instance, the rule number, step by step, we're just making a welcome message here. So this, at first, we would hope it's going to say hello to us instead of us ask a question first, or do something like that, right?
Yep. So if we can say something like "Hello, welcome to the Chatbot video stream," that's the welcome message. And then you would need to have a capture card as well inside here.
Yes, and so this is where, to my chatbot builders out there, this is where we're starting to see Node City, and we'll see how many nodes it takes to screw the light bulb in as we go. But we're on, I think that might be 3 there, the way they got them stacked. But okay, I see how they do it. Cool, very very fancy. So what we got? We got a starting indicator, which is going into a text. There's a text block that just says hello. All right, cool.
Correct. Yep, it just says hello, and then you're just waiting for a response. And once we get the response, we'll put it into this variable called last utterance, by default last utterance, and then we put this last utterance into the knowledge base and hopefully get an output.
Cool.
Out.
So let's try it.
So right away we can just run it. Before that, we want to always check whether the bot is trained. Most of the time, if you do not have like intents or any complex blocks and nodes inside, you wouldn't need to train it.
Cool.
You just run it right away. So what kind of question would you like to ask about Chick?
I would like to say, what's your cell phone policy? And then the next one I want you to ask is, give me a number 4 with a lemonade and some extra fries.
Okay, so right now we haven't connected the last
Oh.
utterance to anything else. If we want to do like a loop testing, then I'll have to
Let's do that.
connect it.
Okay.
So let me do that real quick, yeah. So I'll just probably run it back to this capture card and you'll
Cool.
loop it around.
I love this.
And what's the other
I
question?
said,
Sorry.
give me
Number-
a number 4, no pickles, and a lemonade.
Isn't it supposed to talk to them?
Yeah, that's what I want. Would you-
This is only grabbing the knowledge base information. So if the knowledge base doesn't have this information about number 4, no pickles and lemonade, it will just not give you an answer. Of course, you can always do.
Okay, so let's do a
fallback.
fallback. Let's do that.
So wasn't this supposed to talk?
Yeah.
Voice?
Well, VoiceFlow doesn't have any voice capabilities, do they?
No.
They do, but it's not on the web chat. You have to connect it to Alexa, which
It's
is
a trick.
different,
Alexa
It's a-
is
It's
quite
a trick.
complicated. Yeah, it's quite complicated.
It's a trick.
Yeah.
Voice flow.
So they don't have it built in. Yeah. They don't have it.
But they're just called voice flow. It's
Because
cool.
It was meant for Alexa, and Alexa is the voice.
Yeah.
No.
So it's okay. It's okay. All right. So I just want to see I want to see it just not fail.
I am to this tool, so I'm also learning.
I'm learning too, man. Every day I learn what to do and what not to do, what to
We have
use, what
someone
not to
crazy
use.
saying that the name is ironic, and yes, it's kind of-
To be honest, when I first heard of the term voice flow, I thought that's what it was. I was about to have some voice bots, and I was sad after I found out that I couldn't even put them on Facebook. So I was like, man. But really, I couldn't work on it on my iPhone, which that's the real test. Because let me ask you this, man: have you ever you had a couple of clients? You said, have you ever had any clients that have needed you to change something on the fly and you weren't on your computer? Have you ever had an emergency, or have all your bots been spotless and perfect?
Man, to be asking me, every single bot that I've created, I've had to edit at some point, right? So
And so, how do you do that?
we also think that our build outs are next level, but the user experience they teach you otherwise, right? It's like
Mhm.
Yeah, my tip is always give the bot to a grandma and
Yeah,
make grandma break it. Yeah, that's my tip. Always give the bot to grandma.
exactly that. People so proud of our intricate build outs. Meanwhile, the conversion sucked on those on those complex build outs. But yeah,
I don't know who did that, but I love you for that. I was
Yeah,
super
and I
awesome.
don't think I understand the octopus, but okay.
All right, so we about to get a success here. Bam. I apologize. What's it say?
So this is the fallback that I created. You can of course put anything. You can say that, hey, you're a Chick-fil-A employee and you try
And so,
to-
can you read that? What that says? I'm sorry. It says I apologize.
It's way too small.
Yeah, right now. Oh, sorry about that. Right now it says, I apologize. How are you doing today? Is there anything specific you'd like to chat about? Because in my fallback, I just set a simple prompt that says, seems like you're unable to answer the previous question. Small talk with
All
the
right.
user
So
and
let's ask
solve
it
the
one more
user.
thing. Let's say what day is payday?
All right. The following Friday after each period for hours worked during the preceding.
I love that. Now say this. Say
That's not
The-
and I want you to say who's the president right now?
Yeah, we're just messing with the.
We're literally just understanding what's
Yeah, we're
possible. You know.
Exactly, like to see what can do and
Also-
where is the limit.
Fallback.
What did
And
that
to be
say?
fair, that's what we do with any bot. Like
Mm,
that's
mhm.
how it says that we did it correctly on our side.
interesting. So that question is designed to see how current it is.
And to know if it's getting away from the subject.
Okay, all right. So it has some pre prompted filters, perhaps.
Depending if you filter, if you have it.
Yeah, so it's not able to find out who the current president is based on the AI, so it doesn't look like
It
it's
goes to the
updated because it's running on GPT 3.5, so presumably it
okay.
does not have
It's going to the core.
Let's say what's the number one benefit of working there?
And you want to say the questions?
We'll say I got this, man, because I'm learning here. This is my first time ever seeing this in action. So it's another. I'm sorry, whatever. All right. So here's the question I've got for you. If I'm Chick-fil-A and you've built me this bot, and I want to know what people have been saying to it, what are they doing to it, how is it helping me, how do I see this information?
Yeah, so you can go over to the transcripts side.
So you give your do you give your client access to this thing? So as Chick-fil-A manager, I would get this access to this thing right here. All right, so
yeah, that's right. Yeah, you'll be
let's
able
see
to
what that looks like.
everything. Okay. But right now it doesn't have anything here. Maybe I can show you another bot. It doesn't seem like it's gonna capture test.
Okay, so here, last
elements
question.
in it.
Let's do this
So-
really.
I have a
Here,
question.
we'll-
Following up yours. Go ahead, Ryan.
we need to stay on the same bot, so we're all on the same page, and we don't need to build anything complex. But what I want to know now is from here, what do we do from here? Say that's the perfect bot. That's what I want as Chick-fil-A. How do I put that on my website and Facebook? That's what I want to do next.
How do you put it on?
Like, how do you put it out there?
How does how can my customer now use it? I say, cool, I love it, thanks. Put it out there so I can start putting it in the wild.
All right. Yeah, so most likely you got to integrate it with the dialogue API. The simplest way is to
Hang
connect
on.
it through ManyChat.
You going way too fast. I'm slow, baby. I'm from South Carolina. I'm slow. You going way? You're way smarter than me, my friend. I need to understand what the heck you just said slowly.
And I'm non-techie. Go ahead, Wendy. And I'm non-techie, so when I start seeing all these codes in different codes, I'm like, whoa!
No, and we're not even the first
Okay,
time.
just
So yeah.
take a step back. Yeah. So I do see a comment on YouTube there. Someone says there's a setting that will make it fall back on ChatGPT and answer global logic or something like that. The other setting. Yeah. I was trying to find that actually, but I can't seem to find it now. So that's why I just created, just to be quick, and for this demo, I just created a simple fallback on my own. Yes,
we are not even going to build voice flow for this consultation. We don't. It's good. It's free. It's on us this time. All right. So so I need you to explain though. You said many different things, like it wasn't nothing but a thing, but it's a lot of things. So let's be truthful and let's be transparent. We're talking to beginners, baby. I know you're a fan, but we got to be honest. So tell me exactly the steps to either add this to my website or Facebook.
Okay, so you'll most likely need to code it out on Replit or on some
What?
platform.
All right. Hold up.
Where
So this is where. All right, voice flow. What deal y'all got with this Riplet, man? I know how this corporate America stuff works. Y'all look it up and see who owns these companies. Guarantee you'll find one of them in bed with that company. Come on now. What in the world are y'all doing? Y'all got $15 million in funding and y'all can't connect y'all boys to Facebook? All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's one of the struggles that I'm facing
Ridiculous.
as well. I kind of don't really like the fact that we don't have a direct connection with Facebook or anything on Meta. For that
And
matter.
trust us on the
That's
tokens.
totally
Trust us on the
unacceptable.
tokens and know you can't use your own key. Got it. All right. Sorry. It's infuriating to me because I know the game. But can we do either one within the next 2 minutes of going on Facebook or a website?
So here's a parenthesis. I wanted to kind of like, this is a friendly break to remind you, Buzzy, to understand that right at the end of this learning opportunity that you're giving us, we are going to present something that you may.
Well, he knows, but we'll find out how much voice flow is paying him later. But I just want to see how we.
Sponsor that money.
All I want to see is I want to see this in a customer facing environment that like could be used, so I could make sure you're not playing me here, you're not using some animation here. You know, us country folks, they call us conspiracy theorist. I don't know. I ain't scared of nothing, and I don't got many theories, but I know a little bit about a lot.
Yeah, so the easiest way to put it onto your website is to just copy this bunch of code and embed it. Let's say you're using WordPress, you have Elementor, you can just put it on the embed code. If you're using Wix, you can pretty much put it also directly onto the website. It's pretty simple, just like any other chatbot out there.
Does Webflow have a landing page that you can just pop it on there?
Right, yeah, I can do that.
They got a landing page builder?
You actually got a question.
No, I have to go onto my own landing page builder and
do you have anything like a bot simulator where you could just seem like it is on their website?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, sure. They do have like a test environment. I can put that up.
But see, for me, like we're seeing the test. Like if I'm the client right now, he's already sold me on the thing. I've already paid for the thing, and I'm waiting on him to deliver it somewhere to my customer so that it's valuable. Because basically, chatbots are computers that work for you, and if they're not working, they're not doing their job. So we need to see this in an actual environment, if possible, so that a customer could use it. And I want to be the customer. And I just want to ask, like, type it one question, and then we'll be done with this whole experiment. And I'll tell you, you've been amazing, my friend.
Yeah, and even if you don't find a good place to like actually paste it, you can send either Ryan or me.
We'll let you borrow one of our landing pages.
Yeah, we can borrow one.
Yeah, sure. I'll send you guys the code
Perfect.
so you can see
Yeah,
on your
let's do
website
that.
right now.
Okay.
Right now, what I'm sharing on my screen is actually the testing environment or the prototype that you can send to your client.
We don't want the
Let's say if you
prototype
wanna
though.
test it out,
We
you
only
wanna
want the real thing.
play around.
We
Okay.
want the real thing. But you see,
All
do you
right,
see?
cool. I'll send you
I
guys
got all this
The money maker.
money for you, and you're not giving me any money, man. Come on, I've paid you already.
Give him the money maker.
All right.
Come show me the money.
Show me. I'm just playing. This is I owe
Wait,
Carlos all this money right here. I'm sorry, Carlos. I'll pay you back.
Should I put it on Discord or something so that's easier?
No, you can't. You can't do that.
Okay,
You can. Well, I guess you can send it to Asta.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Send it over to me, and I'll forward it over to.
In a landing page from any flow, you can just create the landing page and paste the code, and that's it. Just publish.
Ryan. Let me find Ryan. Right there. There you go.
All right, bet. Cool. So let's create this little code right here. I got Danny on my screen bumping. All right, so cool. Uh-oh, I already see we might have a little something here. So I'll open up my deal here. Is there anything else that you think we should know about
Voice flow?
who? We have voice flu, whatever they are.
Yeah. So I think the best feature that VoiceFlow has that probably no one really has it out there is the global intent. Yeah, so it can detect, let's say you're feeling hungry or what you feel like ordering something, and it directs you to a very specific flow or specific place that you want the user to go.
How does it
So that's
detect if
kind of
I'm
the-
hungry? By my tone of voice, my text, the type of
Yeah.
words I choose in the English dictionary, perhaps.
So in prompt engineering, there's this thing called multi-shot prompting, right? So it's pretty much the same thing. You prompt, you give the bot like a few examples, like if someone says I'm hungry or I feel like eating fries, then it goes into the buying.
Yeah, but you have to create the intent for the global intent to know where to go, right?
Yes, correct. You got to create the global intent, and you got to give it some examples. for
Yeah,
the
and tell
global
her where
intent.
to go whenever
Properly.
that intent actually triggers, right?
Gotcha. So sort
That's
of
right.
like, so
That's
I,
right.
you know, I wanted to kind of butt in. So
Mm,
the the custom GPT bot that I'm working on for the event in St. Louis is going to have some of those qualities, right? So it's going to have, for instance, an intent predetermined, where people, if they ask two or more questions regarding the event, its job for this bot, for this welcome prompt, is to ask them if they have the ticket already for that event, right? And to so if they don't, to then capture first name, last name, phone number, and email address, and all of those
Yeah.
data points need to be fulfilled, right? To then present to them an opportunity to purchase that event ticket, right? If not, if they don't present with all of the data points, to then follow up with that, with a message, a few minutes later, with a little bit of FOMO, right? So now we're adding the human touch, or we're humanizing these prompts, where we tell it to use FOMO, and we tell it what FOMO is, right? Fear of missing out, that
And
human.
how does it look like?
Right, right. So show and tell, right? I think that I learned
mm,
that from some of the
Ryan.
with Ryan, right? Show and tell. So, for instance, for example, right? So that sort of thing. So I'm glad that you mentioned that intent. Of if it captures a couple of questions, to then consider that person as a qualified lead, right? As a qualified conversation. Why to then capture their information, and pass that person from one part of the funnel to the next part of the funnel, right?
Yeah, basically, I have a question.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because Danny and I always thinking bilingual. So in your case, or in the case of this, do you have to do any special settings so you can get multilingual or bilingual, or it's already built in?
Good question.
Correct. So it's not bilingual. It can't be bilingual. It's monolingual, if that's the word. So you gotta tell it to speak in Spanish, speak in whichever language that you want. It's quite different from BotPress. How BotPress works is you set a language, like a language code, like EN, SP, or whichever language code it is. But in VoiceFlow, you kind of prompt the bot to speak in that language. So sometimes it can go out of place if the prompt doesn't really work too well. But most of the time, you just have to prompt the bot, and
All right, so here's the deal,
Great,
man.
great to
Let-
Uncle Mark too.
All right, so here's the deal. You're excellent trooper there, and I see that the bot worked. I see that thing was fast and furious. I see that it only knew information from the PDF. So this is definitely a Python beautiful soup situation. I'd bet quite a bit of money on that. So here's the thing. This is worth like probably nothing in the next like 6 months. We all know that FAQ bots are going to be the normal. That's why many chats, like, they're just not able to keep up. We're talking voice flow here. I need to understand, as the manager of Chick-fil-A, how am I understanding anything that's going on in this environment, other than I'm hoping and literally praying that these answers are correct in this scenario of an HR bot. If this is what we're looking at here, like, what value other than spitting back text information does this bring that is tangible, that if I've reported an incident, or if I need to see something, if I need to at all look at what the questions are for any sort of data, do I get any data out of the box as the Chick-fil-A manager, or am I reliant upon you? And do you have the ability to jump into the conversation and say, hey, this is not an appropriate question, or hey, this is a human speaking? And is there any ability other than
We'll take
this
your
is
order.
is there anything other than this is a parrot, basically, is what my question is? And it's okay, you didn't design it, it's not your fault.
yeah. Okay, so we're trying to build. You have to build
So
something
boom,
out.
all right, guess what
It's
we're
not out
done.
of the box.
Watch. Now I'm gonna steal, this is my show, and I'll pay you for it. So now we're gonna show the people the truth. Okay, now this is a fanboy of Liam's, both of them, and VoiceFlow,
I'm so sorry
and
for you.
and he's not a fan of CBB. My feelings are totally hurt, but I'm a guy that I just want to see it work. So here's what I want you to do, if you don't mind. And if you need me to pay you more, I will. Could you please, and you'll share your screen if you don't mind. Let's do the same thing and use that same PDF. And we're going to show the people what real AI is. And I'm gonna make sure that I don't get skunked like the last voice flow guy did me. Because I know that trick now. What's up, Liam? I want to see that screen. I want you to go to CBB, baby. Chatbotbuilder.ai. And I'm gonna see if you got a poker face. I don't think you do. That smile. Y'all see that? Listen, watch. I put it on me for a second. Y'all see that smile he just gave? I like to put it on me. See that smile? That smile. You gonna see that smile about 50 times in the next 5 minutes. He gonna fight it, but you gonna see it. Watch.
So do you want me to share?
We gonna start right from the top, from the bottom of the map. I'm telling you, from the top of the map. Either one. Chatbotbuilder.ai is the name of the game, and we only play one game, and that's winning. You know, DJ Khaled is my cousin. Straight up.
Another one.
Another one. Snoop Dogg is the other one, right?
I can't see. Oh, he's sharing the screen. Show it on the. Oh, can you hit that one more time so I can see it? Oh, I see you now, baby. See that beautiful looking home page right there. Hey, guess what? Click on that little bubble right there. Let me know something. Click on that bubble. Click on it again. How you like that sound? Click it again. Tell me it don't feel good. You've been on my website twice a day. Okay. All right. So go out of there. I know you see it. I know. All right. So watch. Let's sign up. So there's one button to sign. That's log in either way. If you got an account, you got an account. But you got an account. Yeah. Well, let's make a brand new account. So I know you ain't trying to do me like someone else I've dealt with from this side.
He's not Liam. He's a good
I know.
boy.
I can tell you're a good guy.
Yeah,
so,
he is a person.
And you can log in any way that you want.
Facebook or Gmail, whatever is.
Yeah. So do I have to show my
No, we can hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hide it?
1 second here. Boom.
Yeah, don't worry. No one wants to hack you here. You're safe.
No.
Oh, not yet.
Oh,
Almost there. You click smart.
All right. So we create an account.
Yeah, you said you had an account. Okay, cool. So a brand new account.
You're brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
we're just going to do the same. It's okay. Hit that beautiful green button right there, just like that, and then hit web chat. It's my favorite.
Me too.
All right. You got that knowledge base in there, right? Go ahead and log in with your login the way you logged in a minute. Oh, I got to take you off the screen again. There you go.
Does ManyChat have a web chat yet?
Nope.
They'll never have a web chat.
They will never have one.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like.
It doesn't seem like they care enough.
No, and you just said it doesn't seem like they ever will. So that leads me to believe they're tied. All
right, he's back. So all right, let's get. Sorry to interrupt. We got to get this man to it. Let's make the Chick-fil-A bot.
Is not important, but it's just an alternative. But go ahead. Sorry, Ian.
All right, I'm gonna show everybody else the voice flow parrot. What's up, Peter? I'm gonna convert you to Peter. Peter, I don't. Let me tell you something, Peter. I know you're smart, and you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do, baby. All right, so do you know your way around, or should I direct your 3 clicks you're gonna have to make?
Yeah, you can just let me know.
All right, so what I'm gonna do then to make this extra special, if I can, because I really want to see you smiling, baby. That's what I really want to see. You don't even need to see me. All right, cool. So let's see if I can. All right, so what I want you to do, I can't quite see. Let's see if I can take me away somehow.
Yeah.
Who am I going to take away? All right, I can't do that. Let me see here. We can't see your whole screen, unfortunately.
Let me try to reduce the size.
Oh yeah. Guess what, baby? Guess what? Make that thing mobile. Squeeze it in there like it's swimwear. Squeeze that thing in there, dude. Because you can literally
Let me just
like it's a phone. You can run that thing like it's an iPhone. Already did. That's my man. That sitemap's coming, baby. But we got to do it the right way. I promise you, Peter. All right, he's back. Cool. Let's see.
better?
Yeah, it's way more better. I can't. Let's see if I can adjust this. Yeah, can you maybe a little scrunch it in a little bit more? I mean, this thing that's like iPad mode. Guys, you can run our entire platform as a mobile app. Look at that. You see that? Try not to smile. Look at him trying to fight the smiling already. He loves it. All right, so listen here. What you gonna do? It's so easy. It's so easy. I guess I can't make this. I can't fully have it where we can see it nicely. So let's use this. We'll use it in this view because it's just fun. See that hamburger menu? It looks like a hamburger top left. If you're hungry, it looks like a hamburger. Go on down there to your settings there, partner. Don't be afraid. Click that thing. All right. Integrations. And then we're going to go over to number 2, ChatGPT. And let's make us a little assistant there. So click on Manage for Assistant. Bam. Try not to smile. Add that sucker. I only give you one button, so you don't got much choice. Look at my man smiling right here, man. I love it. I'm gonna make you cheese the rest of the night. Cheese like you'd get at McDonald's too, the good kind. All right, cool. So Chick-fil-A. So you can give them a little prompty prompt, but we can also go ahead and upload that file too. So you see that gorgeous upload file link? Go ahead, click it. Don't be afraid, and just grab that PDF. It'll upload for you quickly. And give it a little prompty prompt up there. Let's see what kind of prompt engineering skills you have on the fly. It's called freestyle prompting.
Okay.
See him smiling? He's having fun again. He forgot about all that API crap and the connecting this and that, and forgot about the client environment and the demo environment and all the things. He's just having fun building bots now, ready to get on to the next one. Right?
Making bots great again.
Making bots great again, making the world great again, baby. That's what we got to do. That's really what AI should be doing, is making the whole world great. And your output with a follow up, or I love that. I love that. Cool. So you're done. Click save. You ready for this, man? You ain't ready for it.
Yep.
All right, cool. You're ready for it. So click the integrations breadcrumb. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is 2 more clicks and we're done. Click on that ChatGPT tizzle number 2.
GP Tizzle.
And click on edit. Boom. Then you're gonna click on assistant. And we're gonna hope and pray that assistant is right there today. And there she is. All right, you ready for this, man? Continue. Yeah. All right, so scroll up there. Then we're gonna hit channels. I got the music in my ears, so I can just freestyle right now about Chatbots making money automatic. Click on that web Chatmatic. In this case, yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Whatever you want. Click on that. I'm not gonna tell you. I mean, our stuff's so easy. And the first thing that he said was, "Y'all." I didn't say it. He said it. Asta, you have to run that one back, Asta. You know, think about the micro content already. Kelly already probably got it done. If she's still awake, she's probably just like, "That's my son right there." That's my son right there. Taught him well. No, I told her, she's like, I always wanted to have like a big sister, like the Brady Bunch, I thought that I'd be cool to have a big sister. Never had one, so Kelly fits the bill. All right, cool. So you ain't gonna give a welcome message on what kind of Chick-fil-A person are you? Now look how many options you have here. Now you're going with the lame one. Not even okay. That's fine. It's cool. I'll teach you. Just go ahead. No, that's okay. Yeah, there you go. Whatever makes you happy. It's all good in the hood. Save that sucker. You're having fun. You are. Click those. Look at. He knows where to go. Get that link. Yeah, you're right. Trust your gut. Get that link, baby. You put the code right into your website too, just like Webhoo, just like Bot, huh? And so now you can just paste that into any tab. But we want to see that tab now.
He's a natural.
He's moving and grooving.
Share that other window because I think he's only sharing.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
Yeah,
He can either paste the URL on the one that he's sharing, or he can share the other.
Yeah, just you have the. Are you looking at it?
Yeah, let me just change real quick.
Yeah, man. He's about to fight that smile so hard, but we're gonna see it. Bam! I see it now. Boom.
Oh,
All right, cool. So the thing is, we can't see what you're typing if we do it this way. Let's see if I change it like this, if I can see it. So we can't see it that way. Can't see it that way. Can we see it this way?
Yep.
That looks ugly though. Can't have my thing looking like that. All right, this will work. This will work. All right, look here, my man. Here you go, Buzz.
All right.
What I want you to do is I want you to say, "Who are you?" Who are you? Who you is? Who are you? Somebody's messaging me like, dude, you're tripping. The health list is for Chick-fil-A. Now here's what I want you to do now. You see that beautiful little microphone that's hidden behind your name? I don't know if I can take away your names or not. Click on that thing.
Yeah.
Give me permission to record you for life and just always be listening and ask any question.
All right. So tell me, when is your payday?
And hit that green arrow to send it. Let's see what you sound like, by the way. Hit play button. Let's see what you sound like.
We cannot hear. It's in his.
Right. This is.
It's on his headset.
Yeah, let me just share. Let me see if I can
With
share
audio?
my screen audio.
Hey, what you doing? That was playing while you do that. Hey, man, look at this, man. Hey, Voice Flow, I don't know how much y'all paying this guy, but I see what y'all trying to do to me. I ain't letting that happen. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Dang.
Okay, I'll play it
Chick-fil-A
again.
powder bill requires all team members to report for work on time as scheduled and to work all scheduled hours and any required overtime. Tardiness and poor attendance can result in disciplinary action, including termination. Each team member is scheduled for definite hours of work, which will be communicated in advance. If you need to make changes to the schedule or have personal needs, you are expected to notify your supervisor as early as possible. While attempts will be made to accommodate you, no guarantees will be provided, as the needs of customers and the business have priority. Additionally, team members are expected to report to work during inclement weather. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Do you know any other languages besides English?
I was thinking just.
You don't know Chinese. If you're gonna have to prove it.
Yeah.
You can talk to it in Chinese.
And also what I would like you to do, I'd like you to tell me in Chinese, and I know Chinese too, so I'll know if you're talking about me. So don't even try it.
Then we'll try
What I want you to do, if you don't mind, is say this in Chinese. Say, tell me your cell phone policy in less than 2 sentences, because I don't have time for all the details.
Then we'll do it in Spanish.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Hell yeah.
可以跟我讲你的电话的，我可以告诉你的，因为
No, you cancel it.
wait, I'm trying to think how
You
to
cancel
say in
it.
Chinese.
You didn't send it. You cancel it. Try
Why?
again.
Voice flow,
Yeah.
boy. I'll tell you what. That's why we do it live, baby. Mm-hmm.
Okay. 可以跟我讲你的电话政策，与少过2个sentence。
Did you just call me fat? He's laughing because he did. Okay, I got you. I heard you. Just making sure. Just making sure.
少过2个
All right, here we go. And just so you all know.
Personal telephone calls and visits should be limited, and any phone conversations and or conversations with other personnel in the store must be
All right,
stopped.
pause her. Pause
Full
her.
attention to the.
Now I want you to be very stern with her, and I want you to say, "Sorry, I only speak Chinese and English." I want you to say that. Let's just test her.
Sorry, I only speak Chinese. Please speak.
Cool.
Gotta know how to do that thing, baby. And she's thinking real hard because she's translating two different things. You understand what I'm saying?
抱歉
Bam.
让你失望了。Chick-fil-A Powdersville 鼓励员工在工作时限制个人电话，
What?
以便专注于为顾客提供服务。个人性质的电话对话，除非属于紧急情
It's
况，
amazing.
否则是不允许的。
If he can have
同
his
时
phone, I
也不
can
允
have
许
my
过度
glasses.
进行业务性质的
Boom.
电话对话，且员工在工作时
You can pause it. Let me tell you something now. Now listen. Now I'm the boss. You see the crown. I'm the king of Chick-fil-A. I need you, since you built my bot. I need to see what my customer's saying about me right now. This is a live website URL. Matter of fact, check it out. Watch this. I see you smiling, baby. I'm here to make you smile. I'm here to make everybody millionaires. I swear. I got crowns for all y'all. Now watch me. I know you're afraid to change that window because of the things you'll be looking at on your computer, but carefully switch back to the actual application of CBB so we can go to that beautiful little inbox. I need to see what my customers are saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can y'all hear that beat, or is it just me? Y'all really got to get on this. Oh yeah, I like it, Asta. All right, so now I'm gonna give you one guess, Buzz. Where did we go to see that conversation, baby? You only got one guess. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Bam.
All right, this is excellent. Now look at that. Did you know that you could play that thing back? You could play that thing back like you look like you wanted to be a DJ a couple years ago, and you're like, "No, I'm going into bots." Smart move. But now you could play the tracks just like you're in the club, baby. I pretend I'm in the club all the time. You see my lights back here? This ain't no fake background. There ain't nothing fake about me. I'm from the dirty where T.I.'s from. Look him up if you've never heard of him. He's pretty cool. Anyways, so go ahead and just play any of those things so they know that we ain't playing. Yeah.
Sorry, I only speak Chinese. Please.
All right, I got you. We believe you. Cool. Now we got some things going on over there, right? And we got some information we could be collecting here. We can connect to any channel immediately. Matter of fact, I'd give you my keys to any account that you want to connect to. We have enable notifications right there at the bottom left. What that does, ladies and gentlemen, is that gives you push notifications, okay, on any device, iOS, your computer, Android. Guess what else you can do? You see where it says the guest name right there? Go ahead and click that beautiful assign conversation button up on the left middle of your screen, baby. Right above that orange bar. Boom. You're only one admin. Go ahead, click that thing. Guess what? You just sent yourself an email, and you just assigned yourself a conversation because this is a problem customer causing problems over here with all his orders. Check your email right now on your phone and see if I'm lying. I ain't lying. I don't ever lie. If I'm lying, I'm dying. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Just like that. You assigned an agent to.
Just like that. We could have did it automatic. That's going to be the name, by the way, of my first album, Get It Automatic, Volume 1.
Yeah, I got it.
Written by AI.
I'm telling you, baby. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? This man right here just turned into my #1 commercial we ever ran live. Do y'all see this? This man is a genius. All right, so now guess what? Click on the button.
The proof is in the pudding.
And you're gonna click on the button so you can talk to the chat and on your computer. If you can follow these instructions, we'll be done with you. I'll pay you an extra $100 to keep on playing with me. This is so much fun. Go back to the actual chat, and so that you could be the customer again. And I want you to pretend to be, yeah, exactly. See, you can play all the roles, son, all of them, and it's at scale, which is insane, because you can make big money deals with the big companies tomorrow that you can't do with any other platform. Matthew, you chat, whatever your last name is. I can't wait till you do this. Please join me. With all this smack you've been talking, I've got to spank you a little bit, man. I'm sorry. Where I'm from, you got spanked. You got spanked when you misbehaved, Matt. So I'm coming for you next, baby. But let's continue.
What builders are invited to the sessions that we're going to be doing from now?
All of them. There's only going to be one. All right. So now with your one screen, you can now send that message, and let's see if you receive it here. You could also send a message from your inbox.
All
to
right,
the
I'll
voice.
send
So,
an inbox.
yeah, you're going to send it and say, "What's the problem, sir? Why didn't you like your nuggets? You jerk." Just want some free stuff like everybody else.
Stop throwing food around.
Oh, and you hear that beep? That lets you know what's up, doesn't it? As the end, you know what I'm saying? If we thought of everything, now listen, we got one more trick, and then I'll quit, because we got 20 people that they thought Ryan wasn't gonna give them no love or attention. Man, Steve's up in here, Carlos, yeah, Wendy's real. I need y'all to get y'all's phones ready, because I'm gonna show all y'all how to capture leads. You're getting the master class. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue once again. Please, if you don't mind, sir, switch back into that beautiful app.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm feeling good. I wish I had my shades, my Meta glasses, my Gucci Meta glasses, because that even makes me feel cool. I'd be videotaping y'all doing the behind the scenes, doing the things. Voice who? Voice who? Buy what? Come on. All right, so I got to quit, but here's what we'll do. Click on that hamburger icon. That makes you hungry every time I say it, don't it? And what you'll do here is you're going to go to the tool section. Who caught that one? Oh, my God. Austin's like, you're going to be fired, Ryan. Quit. You're going to be fired, Ryan.
I'm
And
having so much fun here right now.
Unplugged and raw.
Tools. All right, perfect. Then we're going to do a little something I like to call AI QR code. You might be the first person. Where you live at, Buzz?
I better pay attention. What's this?
Singapore.
So, I'm big in Singapore, man. I got a lot of agencies in Singapore. That's you probably know some of them, man. But listen, click on that QR code button. Yeah.
One of the richest countries.
All right, so I want everyone here, get out your phones. That's here. We're gonna test this man's bot, see if it works. Yeah, I'm not even gonna give you any directions because none are needed. But let's see what you got here. I assume, like most people I've met from Singapore, you're highly intelligent. And so we're gonna do a little testy McTesterson here. We're gonna do a little testy. The Sesh just texted me. He should be watching this video. If he's not, if he is, I'll bring him on here right now too. All right, cool. So I'm in that man's chat. I'm like, hey man, let me get a number 4 barbecue sauce and put a little extra butter on that biscuit. You know how I like it. And if Marjorie's working, tell her I said what up. Let's see what they're gonna say. So you got to open up your inbox now because you got the Q. And anyone in the audience out there in YouTube land, don't be afraid. Listen, this is what QR codes are for, baby. You got to scan these things. The moment the lottery starts having QR codes and like makes your phone pay, I'm like giving the $1 million ideas already. I know they're gonna get mad at me, but when the lottery, hello, all of them, from the ones that I know who y'all are working with down here in South Carolina and another state, hello. Once they start having QR code, scan that thing, you winning the lottery potentially, pay your $1 from the phone, you're skipping the gas station. Come on, baby. I'm not advocating for gambling, but don't look at my history in casinos because I might be having some history with some senators and some colleges and some governors who I don't really like no more. But anyways, let's check the inbox. Let's see how many leads we got.
Yeah,
how many leads we get, Buzz?
I just asked it if it spoke in Spanish, so I'm gonna ask something in Spanish as well right now.
Oh my God, dude! Look at it. This man is busting out. All right, hold up. Before we take a step further, click on that beautiful hamburger icon once more, please. And we need to go to the analytics section because holy cow, you deserve a raise. How many leads did you just get today, sir? 10.
Boom.
And so this, guys, let me tell y'all something. I'm sorry, bringing it back to me. If I can, I'm going to turn this thing off for a second because right now I'm more important. Very rarely will I ever say that, but right now you got to hear from me. The first thing this dude said, and this guy is a champion, by the way. He will be getting Venmo'd, or PayPal, whatever he wants to be paid in, or he might just hook him up with some accounts, but whatever you prefer. This is the bravest dude, nicest dude, most well-versed dude. May still want to be a fan of another platform, and I respect that. And loyalty is a big thing. It can only get you so far in technology, but it's something in life that is very, very important. I'm going to take this off here. And remember, I've got a bunch of these I just ordered for our people on Amazon. But the first thing that this guy said, this very nice gentleman, not guy, I mean, no disrespect at all, only mad respect to you, dude, because no one else has the balls to do this. And I hope you felt welcome too, by the way. But I want to recap from what I remember from this experience that I'll never forget. The first thing that you did when you tried to whip past this and that step to do the thing to get past, like, I'm pretty sure it'd be more questionnaires if it's your first time signing into. So that wasn't the best, but that's not your deal. The thing is, the first thing that you said, you wouldn't know what to do, or this is confusing. You said something that needs to be fixed. Elon Musk laid it out. The user input is the error. So the less we've got to do as the builder, and we can just use our creativity and our minds, and we just know the end result that we want, that's going to be the future. We could spend another 10 minutes and you could learn function calling, and that will change your entire life, because then you learn real AI. But
your global intentions.
When it comes down to technicality,
I'm taking notes. That's a sure.
Well, listen, everybody learns. If you're not learning, you're losing. I learn every day. Everybody makes mistakes, but it's a win when you learn from your mistakes, and you've made 0 mistakes. I'm telling you that right now, my friend. You've done no mistakes here. You've done excellent work. But I think I've also proved our case pretty well. At the end of the day, while just because you can doesn't mean you should, really does apply in technology, as I think you're going to find out, not you, but the world, where many people think they can't code. I've taught 3 or 4 people this week. They're better than their best coder's friend's best coder's friend, because my friend ChatGPT tizzle. And this is not a joke. And, it's not that skills are dead. It's learning how to use these skills that you may not have in ways that are able for you to be used to get the final result. Okay. I just saw today, to end this thing up, a guy literally with one prompt built the entire game of Pong on his computer with one single shot prompt, Pong, okay, from ChatGPT. And so times are changing. The platform game is going to be something that is going to be a fun time to look back on in history. Buzz, I'd highly recommend that you always be vigilant and looking around at what your options are, but let me be the one to tell you from the horse's mouth, even though I've never called myself a horse, we're launching the plan that's going to end them all with this enterprise plan. We've mentioned it, and it's going to be a real franchise enterprise deal. We're only going to sell a certain amount of them ever, because we're not greedy. And so what will happen here is people like you can continue to give VoiceFlow your money, or BotPress, or mini chat, whoever you want, or you could compete with them directly, have a better product, undercut them, underprice them, and you can take on your whole country for $2,500. So think about that as you keep leveling up, because I can see right now in your face, bro, you just saw the future. And listen, you didn't even prompt that thing. If you give a little property prompt, you literally could be unstoppable with functions. This is the game changer, and we're so far ahead. I was able to. I would offer $1,000. It's not even about the money. It's just like people don't have balls to come up on to a live YouTube stage. Wendy doesn't either, but she's here because she's more stronger and tougher than all of us. So I got to keep myself so HR friendly here. Wendy is HR too, by the way, so I'll be getting in trouble for that one again. You've got a lot of bravery, my friend, and mad respect to you. And I appreciate it, dude. Anybody got anything for our friend here, Buzz? But let's make sure that we as we sign off, let's get your PayPal or your Venmo, because this is in private, not on here. We'll go off, but let's see. Is anybody? Carlos got something to say? Where can we get? Oh, look at Wendy. Look at that. Okay, Carlos, I'll send you some. Carlos is the OG with us. He wrote the book on prompt engineering. What's up, Tristan? Can it summarize into bullet points and copy? Yeah, it can, man. It sure can, dude. You just literally, like, the prompt, guys, is so powerful. I know it sounds so cliche, and I try not to say it like this because it sounds dismissive, but with our tool, the power is in the prompt, not the code or the API or the rain dance or the Riplet or the. What do you use Riplet for, man? I'm sorry. I've ripped on this thing because I don't like a dude that's a very misleading character. But
Yeah.
what is this? Is it just doing? What is it doing for you? Is it running your Python or something inside of the Flow
Yeah.
Builder?
So, for I use Replit right now as a middleware between WhatsApp and VoiceFlow because there's no direct connection between VoiceFlow and WhatsApp. So I have to have like a webhook that it catches the message from the Replit is essentially a webhook that catches the message from WhatsApp, sends it to VoiceFlow, gets the message from VoiceFlow and sends it back to
All
WhatsApp.
right.
So essentially, it's like,
It's a
Cool.
glue.
Wendy, will you explain how it works with us for the audience? Just
Well,
Oh.
what he tried to say was that basically it's a bridge that is taking the information from one side to the other, translating one code to the other type of code. So VoiceFlow can understand what WhatsApp is saying, and WhatsApp can understand what VoiceFlow is responding to that. So basically, it's the glue that in our world would be like Make or Zapier or whatever else. But in this case, he
yeah,
needs
that's
it.
right.
He needs it because the connection with the channels is not made by the platform. In the case from of our users, they don't need it for the channels because we already did that job.
right. And so there's no Ripple, Riplet, Tiplet, Giplet, Criplet at all needed. And I don't believe that it is the job of the platform to figure it out, like to not figure it out for you guys, to just like give you like, here you go. Like, I mean, do you understand that we could make a web chat like they've made with ChatGPT in a matter of seconds? Because the difference is you get nothing unless you're doing a whole bunch of work. Asta was making like 25 different web chat UIs yesterday with ChatGPT with his eyes blindfolded, like blowing everybody away. And meanwhile, you guys, by the time you've learned what an utterance is, we've already made 10 chatbots and made a lot more money. And so I really appreciate it. We're going to get your information. You're one of the coolest dudes I think I've met all year. And hopefully we'll have you on again. Hopefully we'll one day win your business. But if we don't, mad respect to you. And I wish you nothing but the best, brother. I'm gonna
Definitely.
pop.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
dude. Don't go anywhere because we're gonna. Or don't go too far. But I'm gonna turn you off of here, and we'll just catch up in 1 second here. So, guys, holy cow! I didn't think we'd get anybody to do it, but there's a platform out there that is up to no good named UChat, and a CEO named Matthew that has really got to learn in business. You can't make decisions based off of one person, one bad apple, because that'll ruin the whole bunch. This is something we deal with at CBB. We take very seriously. We've had to remove one person today. That like was a tough decision, but we do what is best for our people, our group. We don't care if you got 100 accounts. If you're in trouble, you're gone. And if you're putting down members, you're gone. That's making us different, and we don't want to just squeeze you for everything. That's just different. We're that way. The people that you see here, we've been in the game for a long time. You can Google any one of us, and we pop up. And I put all my information out there. None of these other CEOs will do that because they're too important, you know. Then they're not going to take your call, and they're not going to chat with you. They're not going to know your name. And this type of software environment will not last. Mark my words, big shots. People like me and AI, we're too powerful now, and the cat's out of the bag. So before I let Asta go, any last words from the man, Asta?
Man, I just wanted to thank Mr. Buzz right there for even coming on. You know, a lot of
He's an awesome dude. I love that dude.
we have seen, you know, a lot of people have seen that post and have been notified that they can come on and display their skills and all that, and display the platform itself. You know, and hundreds of people have seen it. Out of everyone, Buzz has been amazing. He's come on. He's been super respectful. He's been
Super awesome.
super awesome. You know, and he's shown me things that I didn't know about VoiceFlow. You know, he's also shown us how easy it is to set that up with CBB. He's absolutely killing it, and I have a feeling that he's gonna be around for a long time. He's coming over to our side. I've got a feeling.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing. When Asta wants something, Asta finds a way to get it. He finds a way. So we appreciate you, Asta. I'm gonna pop you off of here, but don't go anywhere either. And we gotta hand it off to my man Danny, the man of the hour, the man that did y'all know Chat GPT follow. He keeps Chat GPT keeping tabs on my man because I do too. You know, I'm googling people. You know, that's still a thing. I Chat GPT search people. That's still a thing. And I was asking what's the latest on Danny Monzon. It told me something crazy, right?
Man, I didn't know. I didn't know how first on Google and YouTube and now on ChatGPT. Now the word is getting out that it's not about me. It's about the platform, right? It's about the flocking of the power users from other platforms.
That's it.
Coming to Chatbot Builder. We have people from UK. I've had maybe around three onboarding sessions from people from different from Latin America, right? Just they're showing me things, I'm showing them things, right? Whatever I can show and whatever I can learn from them as well. Coming from other platforms, they come with different expectations, right? And it's always so cool to see something like this. We just watch live on here on YouTube, on Facebook, on different platforms, how to turn a person who's on the fence, looking in, right, to see that glow in their eyes again, right, on
It's so great.
how fun this is, how now we can, forget a lot about the techie stuff and put on our hats, our creative hats, and really, enhance our prompting abilities, right? Humanizing the prompts, keeping in mind, the fundamentals, right, intertwining with this amazing technology, and just going for these opportunities to expose your work, to big brands, to events, right, to influencers now that is going to blow their mind. So I think that the $49 a month is a
It's
gift.
a no-brainer.
It
But
might not
Danny,
take too long. So
Danny, I just want to know. I just want you to know, and everyone to know, and I do mean everyone. Shout out, wink, wink, nod, nod, everyone. You are the man, and I'm so blessed that a powerful, well-respected, merited builder like yourself is here with us. And just like my hero Kelly was saying, it breaks my heart to see people get stuck in a Discord or a mini chat or a Facebook whatever environment where the brand is saying don't care, long hair don't care, and they're not Lil Wayne, so they can't do that. I can do that. Lil Wayne's my homie, so he let me do that. But nobody else can do that. You got to care about your customers. And all jokes aside, there's not going to be many more caring people that you're going to come across in this world than the people you'll meet here, especially Danny. And I can tell you that personally because unplanned, unannounced, my little baby daughter, Vivian Bell, and my wife Hannah, we decided to go to the Jacksonville Zoo. Unplanned. And as we're chilling, unpacking, I'm like, who do I know in Jacksonville again? Who do I know? My man. And I just texted him, and 10 minutes later, whip in the Tesla gangster, and pulled up, and you could end it here, and then let's pass it to Whitney, and we'll jump.
No, so that day I'm debating whether I should take the laptop out of the car, right? And I'm sitting here in the parking lot, and I know he's in the pool. I'm like, I'm not gonna roll up with my laptop like a geek, right? So I left the laptop in the car, and I just walked to the pool, and the rest is history. I learned how to operate a true bot on AI on my iPhone, and he was still in the pool with his baby. He's like, how you prompt that thing, and he voice prompt.
Yeah, with no typing.
That's when my mind just totally just blacked out, and I totally had a transformation. Like my religious beliefs were transformed because and don't get me
He's now a
started.
believer.
No, seriously, it's when I realized what he said before on a text message wasn't BS, wasn't in a extravagant.
Everyone thinks I exaggerate, man. I don't.
I'm gonna show you
Beyond
how to
ourselves.
build. Here's what twisted my whole head up. He said, "I'm gonna show you how to build a bot without Flow Builder." I'm like,
Yes.
that cannot be true. That is beyond my knowledge, my and my logic. You cannot build a chatbot without a flow builder.
Conversational flow with no flow builder.
And
How?
then when he showed me on my iPhone, I was a believer. Nothing else mattered after that. So here I am.
And we've gotten better every day, and it's been people like you, Asta. Well, Asta speaks for the people. Asta is a man of the people. Like, thank God, because he's the one that is just so much more chill, approachable. You just want to tell Asta things, at least I do. He knows all my secrets by now. But the members and our co-creators, we don't have customers here. The co-creators really, I think, have learned to respect the team, and they are the team. And like at this point, Danny, 3 onboardings. Jesus, we need to have you on the payroll, brother. Holy cow! Like we do need that like offline. Let's actually talk about that. We need to have a little talk, because we might have a little space for you, and we can't let you. There's one thing I won't do, and because I felt this personally, you guys are gonna feel this. I know how it feels personally, specifically in the chatbot platform industry, to be a user, and we all are important, but some of us, especially when you're paying a higher bill than others, you feel like you're entitled, and whether that's a good thing or a bad thing or a true thing or a false thinking thing, the amount of accounts and the amount of people, businesses, and customers that depended on me to deliver a product on top of a product that stopped evolving and literally did not care if I was gone the next day. That's something I'd never ever forgot, that feeling. And it's been one of the biggest motivators to be here, and essentially it's hit a chord because there's a lot of other folks that have felt the same way. Sometimes it's loyalty's something that can't be purchased. I feel bad for the homies that have certain tattoos, but loyalty is loyalty. Like, I can tell you this, I'll never ever disappoint one of my people or take money over doing the right thing, ever. And I think I've made that clear. We've made tough decisions this week, and it is what it is, and it's because we don't want to be what we're seeing happen with these legacy platforms, when they're just too heavy underneath their own weight, and they don't know Danny, they don't know Wendy, they don't know Ryan. They're just customer ID. What's your customer ID? Like, we can't play that game here. Right. But Danny, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for representing for us in the upcoming event. Let us know how we can continue to support you as a great face of what we're doing, and thank you for all you do, especially with our Latin community friends. And I think this is the community that, Wendy and I have always felt, at least I felt, this has been not taken care of. And I know some things about some ad spend coming up, but no ad dollars are going to replace true, actual caring people, and that's what you're going to find here with Chatbot Builder. And thanks a lot, Danny, for joining us. I'll talk to you soon.
Shout out to Pedro, who's helping me in some
Pedro.
And he's soon to have a baby, and the opportunity that he has now with competing with the being one of the competitors here at the CBB contest. That gives him a lot of creativity to be applied, right? So I want you guys to get with the program and get in the contest, guys. And because what would you do with $2,000? Up to $2,000 in cash prizes, whether you live in the U.S. or outside. That's a lot of cash, guys. So stay tuned for that. And also, just want to give a shout out to the hola mi gente, toda la comunidad hispana en Latinoamérica y en Europa.
Buenos dias, buenas noches. That's all I know how to say there. All right, hang on, Danny. I'll be with you.
How to order tacos?
I'll tell you this, boy. I know I even surprised myself when I was on that live, trying to just do it, because if you're not gonna do it, who's gonna do it for you, And I can't afford Kelly every day. She's pricey, worth every penny, but golly, pricey. Worth every penny. But this right here, guys, them stacks, son. Y'all Ryan has stacks like that. $40 on Amazon Player. I'm gonna have the best thumbnails coming for you. But this is not real money, guys. This is like probably going to be like the most fun Christmas present that I give to people. Like my friends all year would be like, yo, here's a stack, player. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be so funny. But we do have real money, $2,000 in prize money for our contest. And you can enter all the way through January. Wendy knows the terms, but Wendy, turn it over and just tell the folks anything you've got to say. The wonderful Wendy, you've got the biggest fan club here. And anything you want to say before you jump off?
Well, just thank you for being here because we have like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Thank you for staying. Thank you for
Thank you. Yes.
coming. And actually, thank you for all the cheering up because I know this was kind of different because
Last minute.
comparing and looking about everything that others have to offer and what we can do, what they can do better, what we can do better. And at the end, I think we are in the best place ever. So thank you, Ryan, for everything you do for us and for the community. I love working with you and love working with everyone.
Well, thank you, Wendy. We love you. Stay on tight. I'm going to tell my people here a good night, and then I'll get back on with y'all. I tell you what, man, I didn't think we'd have anybody brave enough to go not against, but to just like hop up with some strangers, stranger danger, you know. I totally get it, but hopefully he felt that dude Buzz or Ian, Buzz Lightyear to me, that dude's super cool. Voice flow. I'm going to tell y'all right now what you need to do. Y'all need to find whoever it is in charge of whatever human works there. It needs to be a human. Wendy does this for us. Y'all need to send that dude something awesome. Like whatever like merch y'all got and swag, send it all and say a little prayer because that's a good dude to have on your team and a smart cat. And so y'all better appreciate your customers. I don't know anything about your company except I don't think you work on mobile yet. And y'all need to give better integrations, but you've been around to the test of time so far. You beat out old Mobile Monkey. I know they rebranded into something, but this whole platform game, guys, is changing. The enterprise plan, the franchise plan. This is going to totally destroy a messed up market. Coming from someone that has built chatbots from Google Sheets to MiniChat to any chatbot platform you can think of. I've got the experience on the ground to have made and broken and sold and taught all about this stuff for so long that I know a little bit. I don't know everything. I learn more every day. The best part about what we create is that we've got the smartest people to tell me what to do and to tell me what to add. This is insane to think about, but they're the ones, you guys, the co-creators are the ones that come up with usually the best ideas in that. And of course the APIs provided by such as OpenAI and Facebook and Instagram. And I'm going to tell you a secret. These companies that produce these APIs, they're the only reason that we can do the things we are doing. So I have no answer to any of these large companies, especially with funding, other than like I know it's a joke at this point when I say the Lambo thing, but dude, these dudes, they're getting this funding, and what are they spending it on? Lambos and stuff, baby. That's what it is for real. And then they lose them, and then the company goes under or gets bought. This can't sustain itself with AI. There's going to be people like Buzz here can literally take down massive companies at scale by himself. He doesn't even need anybody. This dude's smart, I could tell. We've got many people in our platform that have this ability. They have the ability and the grit and the urge. A lot of people want to do gangster stuff, man, but nobody, or they want to be a gangster, but they don't want to do gangster stuff. That's really what it comes down to. We have a lot of people that want to do gangster stuff and that are doing it. It's a big difference between wanting to do something and doing it, or at least trying. And so what I hope today it does, and I'll hop off here, if there's this random guy that obviously Asta was able to find, and he had the courage to be like, yeah, I've got skills. Yeah, I've got skills. I've got multiple platform skills. Yeah, and I hate your builder, Ryan. I'm like, cool, that's fine. This dude just came on here and showed us what he had. Very impressive. But I think you guys be the judge at what tool you want to use. At the end of the day, AI is here to stay. And it is our goal to be the number one, biggest, baddest, most loved provider of all time. And I'm hoping I make a bunch of rich people, man. I don't want to be rich. This prop money here, this is a representation of some thumbnail stuff. And that's it, dude. I'm happy. You know, I've got a beautiful wife, beautiful baby, the best business partners, the best friends, and I already got my midlife crisis Harley out of the way 5 years ago. Thanks, Clay. So I'm Gucci. But I want to make 100 millionaires, like I said, this time next year. I think the first one's going to be here by March. Got a pretty idea who that's going to be. We might have two. But thank y'all so much. Please always continue to provide the feedback, except for you, Matt. And that's the last time I'm going to say it. Stop playing with my name, man. Y'all have a good night.